He was my interpreter for about a year, and I got to know him very well. I worked with him every day, and he was young. He was 18, 19 at the time, but had basically, he was kind of raised in a family that was very pro-West, and so and his English was great, and so he had basically taken the risk to go become an interpreter for American forces. He didn't come from an area that had a lot of support for Americans, and so it was a very risky and very brave thing for him to do. He's been living essentially under house arrest. He receives night letters from the Taliban regularly. Now there's an Islamic State presence in Afghanistan, and they're looking for him too. His aunts and uncles, who still live where he grew up, basically had all of their crops held for ransom this year, and they were told in very explicit terms, we'll give you back your crops, if you give us Kismet. This has been his dream for years. Since the day that he, started as an interpreter for us. I bought him a plane ticket this morning, so I'm hoping that he gets here next Wednesday. Hopefully everything goes well, so we're hoping he makes it through security, with no complications. The executive order does leave out Afghanistan, but it does suspend all refugee resettlement programs for 120 days. It means that, thousands of interpreters who've worked in Iraq are completely banned from coming here. There's also thousands and thousands of refugees that are, fleeing ISIS, and we are literally saying no to the people who are scared of ISIS. ISIS would love to have everybody believe that there's a war against Islam, and they profit off of that. That's how they recruit. They tell people that the United States hates Muslims. That's false, but it's not a hard thing to believe in when you see things like this.